Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Morning, MVP. If I grab a unicorn indicator, hey, that's up to you, but it really helps for me. Lab guys looks like a rugby team. It's so lightweight. Good morning, Alex. Morning, Beza, Raymond, Yap. Good morning, sir. Okay, let's check what we have here in the chart. Real quick. Morning, Wildmer. Daily chart open. Daily candle trading inside. Like, I guess we're not gonna have another inside candle. Very good morning, MVP. Morning. Whatever bounce off the fair value gap, we're gonna see that now. But yeah, I guess like we need to go for previous day, previous low. I guess because like yesterday was a complete. Let me just turn off this so it shows better. We traded inside previous daily candle yesterday, so that's crazy. Did you get something off stream? Yeah, I can go over this. I took a trade. Yes. That's crazy. So I guess we really have to go for a previous day high, previous day low at some point, like today. But from the daily, nothing much. I mean, let me just compare with yes if we have an SMT, but I think we don't. We had an SMT yesterday. Today we don't yet. 4 hour. Let me just remove this and we can go over what I took yesterday. 4 hour. This 4 hour gap is just holding like a charm, like it's doing wonders. Good morning, Solaris. It's really holding price here at this area on the 4 hour. But the only thing I don't like for an upside move on the 4 hour is that we don't have a swing formation. Like if this 10 p.m. candle took 6 p.m. Low and then move higher, we'll be trading a C3, and then I would see longs way cleaner. But for now, I mean, it's just the fair value gap holding on the hourly. As MVP just mentioned, we tapped into this hourly fair value gap. It's also VPR because we have an inverse here. So all of this would be the VPR balance price range. So that's also good. But at the same time, we're trading inside a bearish fair value gap. So we are stuck between these two PD arrays. And check gold. Yeah, we can do that. Even though I always said I don't trade gold, so probably my analysis in gold is going to be not the best. For SMD, also in Asia high SMD. I mean, yeah, all the high temperatures look pretty bearish, not gonna lie. And the 15-minute, yeah, like we had a fair value gap around here, tapped into it, like we traded into it a few times, and we moved lower. Morning, KV. E3 here. Just a call real quick just to see what's up. To be honest, I would like to see lower for higher on gold. Like maybe go for previous day low, or even like into this daily fair value gap, like something like this on gold, and then continue higher into this high here. Yeah, that would make sense. Pretty much what we did here. Having to daily fair value, move higher to the high. Oh yeah, that's what I would like look for. Yeah, let's go back to view. Let's see what we get here. Because the short is tempting. I guess I would short 2900, 27. To be honest, I would have preferred something higher, like tapping to the daily open, to sweep the previous 4-hour high. Activate and panel 3. You know, at least sweep 4-hour high. We're trading a C3 both on 15-minute and hourly time frame. That's good. I'm just afraid that we do like the same thing as yesterday, that we just ranged. Like having the fair value gap lower on the hourly and preventing like moving anyway any direction. That's what I'm afraid of. Good morning, Anubis. Like I don't like this reaction. Like if I want to short, I don't like this reaction out of the hourly fair value. Also 15-minute fair value. Good morning, Picasso. How are you doing? Good morning, Lucas. That's the thing, MVP, like not having a clear direction. Like for my like idea, I would have preferred to have a push higher towards the previous 4-hour high and in the daily open. That's just right here, the daily open, and then move lower from there. Like form a better setup, because that way we would have on the 3 of the time frames like 15-hour and 4-hour. But it's completely normal. Like right now, London session has been like this. Am I noticing, good question, am I noticing any difference between going 1.5R or 2R on the unicorn right now? Yes. Like, I think the two last unicorns that played out here, like played out to 1.5 and not 2R. Let me check the history. Let me just increase the history for a few. Like all of this, I mean, this one obviously went to R, but this one, why am I having the unicorn neutral? This card, let me show the ones that did. I mean, this one failed because of this. But yeah, I don't know. I've been using 1.5 and it's been working pretty decent instead of 2R. You were trading Asia today? No, I didn't. No. I traded the close of the market yesterday, like close to 4 p.m. And caught it along from there. But no, I did not trade Asia. Like if I trade Asia, then I come to the stream really tired because like it's around 2 a.m. Oh yeah, that's for sure MVP. Like I'm sure you could trade the unicorn with 1R and you can make money anyway because like usually out of a unicorn it moves 1R high percentage of times. Wow, everything's really slow. The hourly, we're holding the hourly fair value. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I had this conversation with a friend yesterday where I just told him, bro, we need to just forget about trading London and New York session and just focus on outside the main sessions. Like I traded Asia. When was it? Yesterday. Um, and yeah, same. Like one setup that I saw that it was like looking good. It played out to the tick. And same for the trade that I took yesterday before the close. Right here, like that's the trade that I took, and I could have gotten like way more. I just took this trade because we revisited the 4-hour gap here. And then we formed C1, C2, C3 sequence on the hourly and the 15-minute. And like I saw this sweep and then the strong displacement. And then we created a 15-minute gap right there. So right here at the CSD, I mean, this opposing candle, I just bought into the 15-minute fair value gap. We even had a unicorn, but I didn't want to wait for the unicorn because then my risk to reward, like into the fair value gap, I wanted to play just a long into the 15-minute fair value gap just in case. So I just got early. It played out really nice. I'm checking New York in, but I'm not trading it actively. Like, and if I trade it, it's just really small size compared to the size that I get. Like New York is just one micro, two micros, see if I get something. Yeah, I saw Alex, and then Subsold, I mean, also took it. I think he's not around today. Okay, we continue going lower from here, or what are we doing? I mean, I guess the 5 minute unicorns didn't play here. We check the 3 minute. Oh, the continuation short. It's just. Hmm. How do you prevent getting stuck in slow action when you trade Asia and London? Uh, the best thing, I mean, first of all, I can identify when the market is slow, um, and when I need to just wait for something. Um, for me, the thing that happens like with FOMO or like over trading is like if I'm gonna be just watching at the charts, um, and exclusively checking the charts, it's more likely that I commit a mistake because that's the only thing I'm gonna do. And out of boredom, if I'm checking the chart and nothing's happening and it's really slow, I can maybe commit the mistake and take a trade. So what I usually do is when I'm trading or like checking a session, whatever, I'm doing something on the side. Like I'm working on other stuff. I'm playing a video game and just setting alerts and checking here and there, but not like checking the chart really actively because the more you look at the chart, um, like if you want to find something, even if it's wrong, but if you really want to see something happen, you can find it. I'd like to send empty police slow down to see if I. So I guess like doing something else besides trading and not having like the full attention. I mean, not meaning that you're not paying attention to it, but not having like my full focus on trading helps me a lot in like not getting caught into forcing something because I'm doing already something on the side, like again, working on something, playing a video game, watching a movie. Good morning, and happy to see you around. Wow, like it still amazes me. Like it's still crazy to see how different of London sessions that we are having um now compared to what we had, I don't know, 3 months ago when we started with the live streams. Just crazy. Do you prefer reversals or continuation in these sessions? Well, I've been always trading reversals because the unicorn is more like it's more like a reversal. Like you get the lowest point of the move. But it is true that lately I've been trading more continuation than reversals, like waiting for the move to start and then find a point of interest along this move to get a continuation trade. Preferably, I prefer reversals. Lately, I've been taking more continuations. I mean, for me, the reversals, like if the price action is decent, they're better because the risk to reward ratio is better, in my opinion. That means a clear London session is coming in September, bro. I wish, Beso. Like I wish. Like when we had really good price action, like we were respecting fair value gaps, clean tap into a fair value gap, then move higher or move lower. That was crazy how easy it was to trade. Like every day was a winning trade pretty much. But hey, like New York session has been the same thing anyway. Like both London and New York have been weird. Yeah, that's true. Looks like we're moving lower, but the only thing is, do I trade this? Do I trust this move lower? Let's go. Mr. Kane, good morning. Was it June or May where we went on a crazy win streak? It was May because I remember being in. It was April through May. Yeah, I know. It's yeah. That was May because I was in Thailand. The indicator is fucking killer. Yeah, I know, right? Um, yeah, I should have the conversation with Tommaso about it. Let's see if we can combine the two of them and wait for the update that I'm gonna push for the three different high time frame age low target. Am I gonna remove what is it? No, I'm not gonna remove access to it. Like anyone that has it has it. Um, I vibe coded this high time frame indicator just to show the high time frame with C1, C2, C3, and the fair value gaps. Okay. I mean, yeah, I added a couple things more, but it's essentially that just to check because none of the high time frame indicators had fair value gaps in it. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna code mine. Well, what I mean, I'm gonna code is Claude is gonna code mine. Uh, yeah, MVP, yeah. Like right now, I mean, you could change it. Like you can change it. You can change it now. Like you can add any time frame pairing. Right now, I have in the new update that I'm finishing, I have this where you can set up like the three time frames, and you can set up to even like I don't know any month. Good morning, Monique. On the first 5 minutes, I mean, I don't dislike it. Good morning. Um, Actually, don't dislike it, like the fact that we're trading a C3. There's also, let me check. Good morning, Drace. What up, Justin? Good morning. The one that we have access. Yeah. It's just that I'm working on the update because when I added multiple time frames, some of the previous highs, lows, whatever that it shows here, the lines got fucked up a little bit, so I had to fix it. But yeah, I'm like most likely pushing the update today, so you're gonna have it anyway, Wilmer. That's true. Why are you awake, Trace? Isn't it just like too late in the AM? Take your morning cup of tequila. How many minutes for this? Let me just check the 15 minutes because it's 5 minutes playing out so far. How do I form my bias for London in Asia? I mean, I cannot speak too much about Asia because I don't trade Asia that much. Of course, I trade London more often. TP hit, GG Justin. Like if I can trade a continuation out of this move, like what I've said before, I'm gonna answer your question, AVP, right now. But just saying, if now this 5 minute unicorn starts playing out, we start moving into the previous fire low, into Asia low, into the 1.5 hour mark from the unicorn. If I can get a continuation lower from here, if this starts playing out, that's gonna be better. Oh yeah, the bias from London and Asia. How do I frame them? I cannot speak that much during Asia. For London, the usual thing, and that goes along with what Beth just said, that previously I was trying to look for, hey, where are we? Like usually during London session, if we didn't take previous day high or previous day low, like recently, like previously, before the session or whatever, like if it both low or high, they're in play still, I would look like from the higher time frame perspective, what's most likely to happen first. Like if we're going to go for the low, previous day low, or previous day high, and then that's the main, like one of the main points of interest. But I just do a top-down analysis, like from the higher time frame into the lower time frame, like, and just looking for what is most likely to happen based on the combination of all the time frames that I'm checking. Like if the daily chart is telling me that, like if the daily chart is really bullish, I'm more inclined to look for longs rather than shorts. That doesn't mean I wouldn't take a short, because the way we trade, like we trade the 1 minute, I can take a short on a really bullish day because the daily chart is bullish, and I can take a short on the 1 minute anyway because the lower time frame might be bearish at the moment that I'm trading. Like we can have a really bullish day and then have a bearish London session because we went lower for higher on the day, you know. So it really depends. Like it's not just one way that I look for bias. It's just top-down analysis and just see all the time frames. We ignore the 1 hour fair value gap. Not ignoring, like it's not that I'm ignoring it. If I was ignoring it, probably I would be taking this 5 minute unicorn, right? But that's why I'm waiting a little bit more. Like I don't want to get into this because there's also something that can drive this a little bit higher. So that's why I'm not taking it, and I prefer to wait for a continuation. Continuation in Asia versus reversals. Like continuations in any like session right now, to be honest. Not gonna lie. You on the short? Kane? Yeah, I mean, like the fair value gap also like in the same area holding. Like for me to short, I really wanted higher. Like I wanted a little bit more higher. Yeah, that's the way I entry MVP. That would be the reversal play. The continuation happens on the C3. Like when we confirm the C2, the first unicorn or entry is way lower. Like a continuation play would be, I don't know, we go higher, and then eventually there's a fair value gap. Look, imagine there's a fair value gap around here. The continuation would happen here. Same idea, looking for a breaker, unicorn, whatever from here. And then the reversal play would be in the C2. So this would be C3, this would be C2. Oh yeah, bezel for me, like inside candle on daily chart is a completely like I don't take any sort of information out of an inside bar candle. Boys, now that Kane is around in chat, you have to ask him to join us one day during London session. Kane, come with us one day. Come enjoy the price action during London session. What's your typical take profit? 2R or some liquidity standard deviation? I usually go for 2R. Been experimenting with 1.5 because the hit rate is higher, and lately like we're not having expansions like the clean up expansions. Like maybe at New York Open we expand like one direction for a while, but then usually we just range more than expand, and it's just like a slow grind. So that's why I've been going I've been going for 1.5, but it's usually not like I try to align the 2R with a liquidity point. Like let's say, imagine I always try to fit my imagine this is the previous 50-minute high. I can take it as if I want a long here, I can take it as my take profit, my first take profit area. Like see, if I can feed 2R into this, that's cool, that's perfect. But imagine the trade was higher than it doesn't fit. Like usually I would go for the 2R because that's or 1.5, whatever you want. But usually it's 1.5 between 1.5 and 2R. At this point, whenever we take this, or I close the trade and I just take whatever it was, or I move to break even. But I always try to fit my 2R, like my 1.5 or 2R between the entry and like my first target that I want to get out of. How many minutes? 4 a.m. Still 20. and it's just taking a while to just move to one side. What is ES doing? Oh, so ES is the strong one today. Look, crude oil was actually pretty clean out of this short. Look, that's the way I trade continuations. That's a pretty good example, but on crude oil, of course. Asia low, that might be the liquidity. The first unicorn, you can skip that one. It goes to 1.5. We still have room for lower. We create a fair value gap. We trade into the fair value gap with a C1, C2, C3. We form another unicorn based off of this 15-minute fair value gap. We continue lower into Asia low. Like that's pretty much a good example of how I trade, like ignoring the first reversal out of the previous 4-hour high. That's the first reversal. And see how in here, like we have the 3 time frames, like that's 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. And we pretty much are forming the same thing on the 3 of the time frames. So the 3 time frames are moving a line with this move lower. Pretty clean. What do you think about the breaker block at 9:30 for continuation lower? So it should be like this. Like this for lower? That's what you're asking, Genevieve? Yeah, I mean, following the example that I just mentioned here, for me, like my confidence is higher. My confidence is higher when we have this. Like, if we had a fair value gap in this area that we can form this, we rejected a 5-minute fair value. Let me just check that. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, it could be a good one. It could be a good one. Like if it was a 15-minute gap, just taking the 1 minute, if it was a 15-minute gap, that would have been like way better. Like that's what I usually go for, the minimum fair value gap that I really want for a continuation. But it could work out. It's just what I don't like at this point is that we're close to 4 a.m. and seeing how slow the 3 a.m. hour has been. We can expect maybe a strong move out of 4 a.m. It's so trash. Justin, like what's the surprise here? It's been like this for a long time now. Yeah, we can do that. I can add the labels on the chart on the lows that form. Yeah, I can do this. The only thing is that the settings are becoming like a fucking monster at this point, and I need to just find a way to organize things better. Oh hell yeah, that's easy to do. 8:30 C and reading earnings. Yeah, what it would be better is like to find something before all these things happen and just do whatever, like do anything outside, like and not trade New York, maybe. But hey, C3 on this 15, we can maybe expand from here because this held pretty good. Let me check the hourly. So maybe what would you like is to have the same line with the C1, C2, C3, but on the chart, like having the sweep line and everything for the higher time frame candles also, like for the lower time frame also, right? Okay. C3 expanding. I mean, the long here not looking bad as for now. The hourly fair value held and the previous hourly forming a good signature. Kane called it. Yeah, he did. Morning, Pam. And that's the beauty of London session, everyone. Everything gets smoked within a 1 minute candle. Like this, if we had a 15-minute fair value right here, damn, that would be a good short for continuation. But we don't have fair value. A minute? No. What a roller coaster that we're having here. Last week, I don't remember what I did last week. Oh yeah, no, it was actually bad for me. Like I ended the week pretty much break even, like slightly on the red, I think. I just hope for him has something to offer. I mean, I'm not looking for a crazy move. I'm just looking for something clear, like some sort of direction towards something. Garbage PA. Like for real. Like I'm gonna set alerts with indicator into the fair value gaps. And just wait when I get a fair value gap notification. That's when I want to look for the chart because I'm really trying to align my trade with fair value gap reactions. So I've made more trading between 15-minute predictions than trading NQ this month. Crazy. I mean, the only good thing about going through this price action on indices right now is that we are going through, bro, to be honest, it might be one of the worst price actions that I've seen so far in the indices out of my 3 years trading them. When we go back to normal, like when we have, I don't know, 2023, 2024 price action, when we have this again, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna print fucking money every day. Okay. I mean, not bad, Justin. Okay. Oh yeah. Send me your username on TradingView. You have to look it for this name, Juno's OXXC suit. Otherwise, it's not gonna show. Oh yeah, sure, sure. Yep, yep. Alex just added you already. Here you go, boys. You're all set. You cannot find it on the list. Like, go to invite only and look for Juno's OXXC, and it should show up. If it doesn't show up, just restart TradingView. You're welcome. In exchange for that, you have to like the stream, by the way. Okay, 4 minutes still for 4 a.m. This is not going anywhere. We're consolidating here. I don't really like this as for now. Like it really looks like it can go higher, but at this point, like you have to consider if it's even worth it or not to go through this. And for me, it is not at this point. So boring, by the way. But it's gonna be funny is that 4M is gonna just move one side and it won't give an entry or anything, and we're just gonna see like if it moves, I think it's gonna be just straight up move to one side and nothing actionable. Someone needs to enter a trade for it to move to the other side. Who's willing to do this favor for us? Hmm. I don't think I can move the market with my fake money prop account. But I could try, like, with my maximum 3 minis that I can trade. You're welcome, Alex. Knife 225 weekdays. On the what time frame? Is it like, are you calling in the 1 minute? On the 5, maybe. I mean, for me now, it's more about how we are moving rather than where the fuck we are moving. Like, we can go for the previous 1 hour high, okay, but this thing here is just outrageous to trade. For for next, like from now on, I think we're gonna we're gonna have to use this thumbnail production from now on. Make London session great again. Yeah, it's funny. It's a little bit funny. We should use this type of thumbnails from now on until we have GoPro's action doing London session. You mean it's bullish unicorn? I mean, yes, like I really wanna, eh. But it's just this type of candles. Like, look at this. All of this thing, like what, 18 minutes for us to move higher. 1 minute to just reverse pretty much the whole thing. Again, 13 minutes, 12 minutes for this, and then it's just 1 minute that just completely. I mean, again, we are going higher, but it has been an ongoing thing lately where it's just a grind up, then lower, grind up again, then lower. Trailing drawdown, they're cooked. That's true. Like at this point, it's just, I don't know. Unless, see, like, okay, that was 4M open, whatever, but I don't know. It's just 5 minute fair value gap again. Would even be mad if you called it a day here. I mean, that's most likely what's gonna happen in Novice. So at this point, I don't even watch the chart. Yeah, wise choice, Justin. Way better. Like it would be weird that you just leave and something shows up. To be honest, because I don't even like have anything. Like I don't even have an idea of what we might be doing around here. Like if it's a long, I'm not participating in this long. And there's also nothing much for sure. Like maybe the breaker just holding on the 15 minute or like the 5 minute. But yeah, at this point it's just hard. I mean, I guess the only way to just hold through this would have been to just have an entry really lower, like maybe here on this invertible gap. That might be Kane's entry. Just something like this. That would be the only thing that would make sense for me to be in this long. I mean, yeah, on the higher time frame, it doesn't look bad. Like we're forming. I mean, the thing is, what bothers me is the way it is moving. Like, cause on the higher time frame, the 5 minute, we are on a C3. 15 minute, we're on a C4. The only undecisive time frame would be the 4 hour. That it just we didn't take any previous high or low. We're just still in an inside candle. But that's what I don't like. Like every push higher, we have a retracement lower right after. So it's just higher, boom, lower, higher, boom, lower, higher, boom, lower. Like it's just every time the same. So well, we can start it. Like, if anyone has any question, just shoot it in the chat before we go, because it's just not something that I want to trade. Sadly, like I feel really bad for this type of streams where we just stare at the chart, knowing that most likely nothing is gonna happen because it's not moving really good. Um, but I appreciate every one of you still joining, even though I mean I guess you are also trading your session. Uh, but yeah, like it's just really hard to have an entertaining stream with this price action, I guess. So yeah, if anyone has any question, it is the right moment to shoot it in the chat before we consider ending the stream. I should start doing other sessions. Yeah, but again, I think it would happen the same thing for me right now with New Year session. Like, I don't think much would change that term, and other sessions are well covered by the rest of the team, like Leo, Bray, Alex. You know, like I don't mind doing this session. It's just that I feel bad that we have uh that we have bad price actions, like nothing much to do. Your definition of how to choose a unicorn, unicorn access for me. I'm gonna run a giveaway soon, and the chances that you can win are high because not many people like interact with it. Like usually people want funded accounts rather than this type of things. Your definition of how to choose a unicorn, you probably said before. Um, for example, like let's imagine this. Like for you to actually consider a unicorn, like imagine, let me just remove everything. On this low right here, we sweep this. I'm the third like on the stream. Yeah, the stream count is bugged, that's for sure. We have more than 3 likes, but it could be higher. Let me just try to find a better example here, maybe. I mean, for me, the most important part of choosing a breaker block, like for example, you really want to see that pattern, like low, high, oh shit, lower low, and then high high. Like if you cannot see this thing right away, and instead like you just have something that you don't know, like this, like I mean, you can clearly see this that low, high, lower, low, but imagine you have something like this. Imagine you have, just forget that this is here. Imagine you have this, and we do this. Like for me, this is just an upside candle before, like along the move, lower. Like you, for me, the key, most important part is just to find the low, the high, the lower low, the higher high, and vice versa. Like you want to see the points, the swing points clearly on the chart, and then find the opposing, like find the right candles. Like on a bullish one, like the highest up close or consecutive up close candles before the move that take liquidity, whatever. But I think like not forcing, like if you want to see a breaker somewhere, you can, like 3 a.m. now, 3 minutes now. Yeah. Some sort, yeah. But you have to, like, if you doubt if there's a breaker, most likely it's not a good breaker. That's for me the best like quote on how to define a good breaker or unicorn. Oh, what I traded yesterday, I think I showed. Let me just activate the execution marks for you. Oh, they are gone now because I still had the session open from yesterday. Well, I took this long here. I think I went over like a few minutes ago, like early on the stream. Like I took this out of, let's see if it loads. Out of this, like we tap into the 4-hour gap again. Hourly forming C1, C2, C3, 15 minutes, same thing. At this point, we swept this, see what like this previous 15-minute low, and I saw the displacement higher, and I saw that we created a 15-minute bearish fair value gap, and I wanted to long towards that, so I just got into the market, like right at this CSD here on this opposing candle, moved break even above this high, so at this point I was break even and closed right at the fair value gaps. And then I took a short to New York, but I cannot remember where it was. I can think I was trying to short along this area out of a 3-minute or 5-minute gap, and I just got a stop loss. Right before we got this move lower, I tried to short this part, but got a stop loss. And then the Asia trade. Where was it, bro? It's just I don't remember where it was. It was a short around this area that I got. Like I think it was something like this. Boom, boom. It was something like this. 1.5 out of this. But I guess the best trade was the close to this one. This was the best trade I guess I took yesterday. Counting the Asia trade, I took 3. What's up? Didn't wake up. Don't worry, Rabbit Boy. You didn't miss anything. It was a shitty London session. Backtesting. Oh, I can tell. 2023 and 2024 was insane. Like you would see 930 manipulation and then just moving towards one direction every day. That would be way too much, MVP. Like I'm not trying to copy anyone's indicator. You know, like I don't want to add anything that T has on. Like I'm not trying to do a copy paste of any other indicator. That would be too much. Yeah, that's way too much. Yeah. We don't want to mess with anyone's work. And I don't know how I would do it. Can you buy multiple Lucid accounts at the same time? No, you cannot, I think. You just scan one by one. It's just a pain in the ass. I don't know why they don't add, like every prop firm should add this. Like FBI will call to your door, man. Bro, if I do this, Tommaso is gonna be in my door tomorrow. I already added Rabbit Bullet. I added you to the indicator. Like you have to look at, like you need to check the name on your invite only by Juno's OXXC. You're welcome, brother. All right, boys and girls. Not sure where it was, but I think Blue Guardian you can buy. Yeah, there's a bunch like Apex. They let you buy the max allocate. I mean, I think you can buy 5 stacks. And what more? Blue Guardian trade fight maybe. Or am I tripping? I don't know. But yeah, there's a few prop firms that they do it. What the fuck is that? We just go lower and higher. Like, it's just crazy. Crazy shit. We're struggling to even like have a sustained move towards one direction. That's crazy. So yeah, boys and girls, we're better off doing anything else right now than trading London session. So that's why we're gonna move on. But first, before going, we're gonna go over who's streaming. That's crazy. Make London session great again. We have to do it, guys. We have to go through this. We're gonna see who's streaming today. Let's see if production can pull up the chart. I mean the image here. In the short, MLSGA. Okay, for New York session, you're gonna find Leo and Bray going through New York, banger stream, and as usual, New York PM streams with Alex. If you're not attending, like if you're doing nothing during New York PM time, I really encourage everyone to join the PM session because Alex like goes through a lot of backtesting sessions, and I think they're really good streams. But just the time is just a bit weird, but I encourage anyone to join. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I appreciate you guys being here, chatting, and just making everything easier through this price action that we're facing. Yeah, right, MVP. I really like them also. Like when I'm working, I just attend to the PM sessions on the background and chat for a while. Thank you, Alex. And yeah, I appreciate every single one of you for being here. We're gonna see each other tomorrow for the last stream of the. Oh no, it's Wednesday. I thought it was Thursday, so we still have 2 more days. So yeah, we're gonna see each other tomorrow for the same time for London session. Stay safe. Stay safe doing New York session. Stay safe doing this price action. We're gonna see each other tomorrow. Thank you so much. Peace.